that there are tons of books about how to potty train your toddler, but maybe you just want the best 10 tips to potty train quickly and easily. Let's jump in. I think the first step here is pretty obvious, but you need to make sure that your child is ready. If you're trying to potty train on your time and not based on your child's readiness, it's probably going to end up in a disaster. So you need to make sure that your child is fully ready for potty training. If you're not sure if they're ready or not, then check out this video after you watch this one. Step 2 is one that many parents actually completely surpass. I know it can be tempting to just go to the store and get all your supplies and materials on your own and come home and surprise your child with it, but that's definitely not what we're doing when you're following my top 10 tips here on how to potty train quickly and easily. There is more prep work that goes into potty training than the actual potty training itself. You have to think of it as maybe you're starting a new job and you need to get ready for it. You need to learn all the new things before you're ready to go out on your own and do it. It's very similar with potty training. Your child needs to be prepared and ready, and then they can jump into it. And if you really think about it, if you're telling your child you're going to be doing potty training, they don't know what that phrase means. Really, you don't need to use that phrase with your child, but you do need to do the prep work. Step 3 is to make sure that this is being done in the proper time of your life. You want to make sure that it is a calm time in your child's life and there are no major changes going on. More specifically, I generally see that a child is starting preschool, maybe moving to a new house, getting a new sibling, transitioning to a toddler bed. Any of those things or anything else that will have a huge impact on your child's emotional development, then you don't want to pair that with potty training. Step 4 is to have the proper attire for your child during potty training. I know it probably sounds a little strange, but you don't want to be dressing your child in things that have belts and zippers and buttons and any of that. Elastic waistbands are your best friend, or having dresses or skirts that your daughter can just lift up or pull down very quickly. Step 5 is having routined potty breaks. So this doesn't mean that you're forcing your child to go to the bathroom every 10 minutes. Rather, you are encouraging your child to go to the bathroom upon waking up, before and after meals, anytime they're washing their hands. So maybe they're coming inside from outdoor play. You want to have them also sit on the potty and go to the bathroom and just make it part of the routine. Number 6 is to have a plan. Now, I know you probably don't want to do all the research, or maybe you don't have time, or maybe it's too stressful to know exactly what plan to follow for potty training. I have it all on a silver platter for you in Potty Party, the course, so grab that in the description box down below. Number 7 is to use positivity and reinforcement. Yes, this means a reward system. Now, that doesn't mean that we're giving M&Ms and marshmallows. I am not a fan of associating food with potty training, so let's steer clear from that. But when you grab Potty Party the course, then you will learn all about how I use the reward system while potty training. Number 8 is a doozy, and it's one that many parents want to skip over because as parents, we want to be in control, but we need to let the toddler be in control of the process. My methods are child-led and very much proven to be more effective than having a parent sit the child on the toilet, have your child sitting on the toilet, and having the whole thing be stressful. So let's just not do that, and let's give your child lots of control in this process. After all, it is your child's body. They need to learn to make that brain-body connection and know that when their body is signaling that they need to go to the bathroom, that they need to physically get up and go to the bathroom. Really, you're there to cheer your child on and to make sure that you are giving them the positive reinforcement, lots of choices, and letting your child have control. Number 9 is to ditch the nap diaper from day 1. I know it sounds a little scary, but your child is going to potty train much easier and much faster if you do not give them the nap time diaper. Many children are very smart and they will know that they're getting a diaper for naps, so they will hold their pee and poop until they get that diaper, and they won't really learn anything about potty training except withholding. So just not do that. Nights are completely different. I do recommend using nighttime underpants, aka good nights diapers, which I will link in the description box down below for you. They are just a different brand of overnight pull-ups, but you want to make sure that you're using something different overnight than you used during the day pre-potty training, that's a video for another day that I actually will also link in the description box because I have made a video on nighttime potty training. Step number 10 is to have reasonable expectations, and I'm laughing a little bit on the inside, slightly on the outside, because it is important to have reasonable expectations of your child. I think it is completely unreasonable and unrealistic to expect your child to potty train in 3 days. I think the 3-day potty training method is a myth. I think it is just a marketing ploy. You can watch this video after this video. I really have a lot of videos on this channel, but you can watch this video to find out why I really dislike this method. But I just think that having reasonable expectations and realistic expectations for your child, their development and their learning style, and how they're going to accomplish this huge milestone, and just be reasonable and realistic, because they're not going to get it in a flash. Some kids do, most kids don't. It is so important to have a very high level of patience and understanding, and yes, there will be accidents, yes, there will be messes, and yes, it's okay. Let's have reasonable expectations of our toddler. They're little toddlers. They're basically babies still, in the grand scheme of the world. I know you have a super big kid. They're awesome, they're huge, they're growing so fast, but they are very little. So let's have very reasonable expectations for them. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tried to make it a quick 10 steps for you. I know you're busy, I know you're exhausted, and I know you just want to ditch the diapers quickly. So make sure that you grab Potty Party, the course, in the description box down below, and I will pin it in the comment section as well, so everything is just easy for you to find. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep blooming. Mwah.